That's how Sunday should be spent.
Stonefield NA.
Drives like a Mercedes.
I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwoods smoking, I don't own papers, pass that 808. That don't shake me.
Hello world, welcome back to Accelerate and welcome to Ross's supercharged Honda S2000.
I've owned a few of these, but never been in a boosted one. So
yeah, I can't wait for this. Let's get stuck in.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's so much to talk about with this car, but let's get a quick rundown off Ross of the spec list. So first of all, give us a quick run through with the visuals because there's something really special you were telling us off camera.
The exterior is basically J's Racing Type S full Super Tycoon kit. The only part that is not complete in the kit is the ASM rear over fenders with the bumper extension.
The front looks aggressive.
Yeah, the front's extremely aggressive. We've got J's version 2 front diffuser with the version 2 bumper.
Yep. Carbon everywhere.
Type S optional carbon canards.
Yep.
The bumper extensions for the Type S wings, they're a plus 40mm wing, so obviously the front of the car is a lot wider than the standard version.
Yep.
You've got the Type V full carbon race bonnet.
The wing you were saying is
the rear.
That's one of my favourite things about this car. You said it is designed for the S2000.
Yeah, it's specifically designed for the S2000. Originally it's a Voltex Type 5 wing that you see there on many other cars, but J's obviously rebranded it with a different size M plate and is specifically designed with the risers for the S2000, 700mm wide.
Wheel and tyre setup?
Wheel and tyre setup, Advan Generation 1 RGs. I'm running the Yokohama Advan tyres with the Yokohama Advan wheels.
Yep. Now, one of the main things that makes this car so special is what Ross has done under the bonnet. So, do you want to give us a quick run through what we got?
Quick overview. This is standard block, running HKS Type GT supercharger. Obviously got the HKS intercooler and the traction fluid cooler to match.
Nice.
The engine's running pretty much as a standard F20C, but I've had to change the fuel pump to a Walbro 245 to obviously cater for the extra fill, and injector dynamics ID 1050X injectors.
What power would you say is pushing?
It's 380 at the moment.
This is going to be an animal.
10 PSI, around 420.
10 PSI, is it? Okay. So yeah, let's tell you what, let's jump in there, let's go for a drive. Hi there guys, you join us out on the road in Ross's S2000. I love these cars, so excited for this. There's something about even just being in the cockpit of one of these things just makes you feel special. And what Ross has done with it. Well, anyway, first of all, massive thanks to Ross. I really appreciate you bringing the car down to us, man. It really is something special. Now I thought, when I first come across it, I thought, oh, that looks special, got to do a video on that. But the more Ross has told me about it, man, it's something special.
Originally, I bought the car in 2010.
That's another thing, yeah, he's owned it since 2010.
Totally bone stock car, pristine condition, on 48,000 miles if I remember correctly. It was from a Lotus engineer in Guernsey.
Had you always planned on modifying it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, okay.
I bought the car originally to modify, but obviously when I was 20, I couldn't afford to modify to this standard.
Yeah, been there.
So I just used to use it daily. I used to use it for work.
Really?
I used to use it for skidding, just enjoying.
That's one thing I gotta say. Ross is not afraid to drive these things like they should be driven. So there's going to be some good content coming up. S2000s, they're power band, about 240 horsepower from the factory.
Yep.
Power band is all the way at the top. What made you go, I mean, they're sketchy enough as it is, what made you go supercharger?
Well, I owned it for so long, I got used to that 240, 250 horsepower. I've always been well into the JDM scene and Best Motoring International, hot version.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I wanted to create what I always wanted.
Yeah.
Without outcutting any corners.
That's just it. That's another thing I want to stress. Everything that Ross has done to this car is, I mean, the quality. You don't cut corners, like you said,
No.
and it really shows. And even in the drive, I mean, within a very low wide sports car, I was expecting to be a bit crashy, man. It
drives like a Mercedes.
That's a bold statement, but no, honestly, like I always say, the roads we begin on are never the best roads, but I'm so impressed with the ride quality.
I wanted to keep the original F20C power band.
Yeah, sorry mate. Give it a bit of a
throttle response.
Oh, yes.
There we go, a lot more power.
Oh, that's insane.
And obviously it's still progressive, like we're seeing stupid speeds on the dial at the moment.
It's so well set up. Wow, that really impressed me. Like,
she's still planted. Like, I built it to be usable. I built it to replicate some of the Touge cars that would obviously, they made their name. Jay's Racing made their name on the Touge, on the mountain roads of Japan.
Yep. Well, I get the sense that you're the type of driver, you're not, like, do you know, if you want big power numbers, yeah, go turbo. If you want to brag to your friends, you've got 800 brake, fine. But I get the impression with you, you are a driver. You like to drive your car at 10 tenths. And at this power level, it's so progressive. Like on my MX-5, I've got a positive displacement charger.
Yeah.
So your power is all mid-range. Obviously, being centrifugal, it's linear, so you basically, it still feels NA in the best way possible.
It feels exactly the same as when I bought it.
Yeah, but just with more power. Like, that's what I mean, you've got a daylight today, the sun is setting, you've got the roof down. I mean, the noise this thing makes. Already the feeling, like, oh my god.
The VTEC crossover is quite savage.
Just to say, for an F, that's mad.
You would think it was NA until you hear the HKS
absolutely, flutter. Yeah. Oh yeah, it feels good. Yes. Like I said, I'm all for turbo, and I know Kenny is a turbo man. But you know, the way you drive and on these roads, absolutely supercharger.
Well, I'm an NA guy through and through, really.
Yeah.
I wanted to do an NA build to this car. That was the original plan. And seeing the Arvu Touge car running this charger and keeping the linear power band, it was
I think you've made the right choice.
It was a stupid option going to keep it NA.
Well, first impressions. I gotta say, as I said, luckily we've been fortunate. We've been in a few S2000s so far. I say with most cars, but I'm so impressed, so excited, man. The obligatory shot of Kenny trying to get in a bucket seat.
Yeah, not built for me. So as we were saying earlier, I've owned a few S2000s, all NA.
Do you know what the power band's like then?
Yeah. I was telling you earlier off camera, I absolutely love these engines. massive kick, you know, it's just such a smooth power delivery.
Yeah, it doesn't smoke the tyres up like if a turbocharged one or the front wheel drive. Hondas, when you supercharge them, they seem to smoke the tyres up.
Well, I was expecting a bit of drama. I really was. I was expecting it to squirm a little bit, but no, fair play.
It's so well dialed and set up that it's epic, to be honest.
Honestly.
But yeah, it doesn't really feel scary like a lot of cars.
No, it really doesn't.
She speaks for herself.
Oh, it does, honestly. I suppose that's not a good feeling. Or even the noises, you get that like flutter, like it sounds like a turbo.
That flutter.
It sounds incredible.
Signature HKS flutter.
The way it puts the power down, obviously with the turbo, we've got a big bang, but this is so linear, and oh man, what a setup.
Like I told Drew, I'm an NA guy through and through.
There's no drama.
Don't matter what it says on the dyno sheet. It's
exactly.
all about the smiles per gallon.
Exactly, yeah. That's what that's bang on, that is.
It's all about the grin factor.
It really is. Awesome, man.
I'm so glad you know these roads, man. Fair play, you know the drive. Woo! Yeah, I think that's one of the best rides I have ever had. And like I said, I've driven race cars on a race circuit, but that was so much fun. Well, here we are, guys. Yeah, I couldn't wait for some proper roads, and luckily Ross knows these roads really well. And I hope it never portrays over the camera just how even Ross himself, yeah.
That's what I'll never sell it.
But the roads are not the best. I mean, you can see you were fighting with it a bit, but I just love that you're just flat out. It's just like full send every time. Oh, I'm so grateful for the experiences we get.
And it's, well, nice meeting you both anyway.
Yeah, to say it's
just showing the car off.
Yeah, we're so grateful that we get to, we get these experiences, and as I say, obviously a massive thank you for not only bringing it down, but hooning the hell out of it. This is what we live for, so massive thanks.
So, the S2000, well actually, the boosted S2000.
Yeah, I'm still shaking with adrenaline. I mean, the car speaks for itself, and I mean, hats off to Ross. I mean, what a car he's built, and the way he drives it. And like I said, he drives it the way it should be driven. I am so impressed with this car.
Like I said, I've owned a few, but they've always lacked that little bit, that extra punch.
Yeah, definitely.
And like you say, I'm a turbo guy.
Yes.
But I am blown away by the supercharger.
That really surprised me.
Honest to God, it's really changed my mind of them.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't think twice. I'd definitely get a same setup.
Like I said, for the first time, when I was in this car, I genuinely thought I want one.
Yes.
But like I was saying off camera, if I wanted one, it'd have to be this one, and I can't afford this one.
And Ross won't let you have it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But for Ross to take us out, I mean, driving it the way he did, doing us, done us proud. So yeah, yeah. Before we ramble too much, obviously, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you
in the next one.
Ah,
Sweet.
Maybe I went for the wrong supercharger.
Went for the wrong car.